is really great. It's called Dishonored. And it's a stealth action game where you have to remove corrupt people from power. And you can either assassinate them, or you can be clever and figure out ways to remove them from power without killing them. So it's pretty nuanced, and it's a pretty great game. And then we've got Batman games, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. They're pretty interesting, like free flow brawler type of games. And of course you get like a bunch of gadgets and stuff, and you have to do a little bit of detective work to get through the games. Arkham Asylum is pretty linear, and Arkham City is more of a sandbox game, but they're both pretty neat. I like them. And then I've got this Little Big Planet. I haven't played this in a while, but it's a two-dimensional side-scroller. And you create your own characters, and you can create your own levels and run through levels that other people make online. It's pretty great. Little Big Planet 2 is a game that I sold because it wasn't, I guess the novelty kind of wore off, and it just wasn't as good as this one. And then I've got this Jack and Daxter collection. I had these PlayStation 2 games, and those are my favorite games from when I was a kid. They're just really fun platformers. This one is really, this is like the most beautiful game. It's very vibrant, and this is a platformer. These two are more sort of platformer shooter combination games, but these two have really great storylines that evolve and unfold themselves pretty cleverly. So, Jack and Daxter. And then, since those are my favorite games on PS2, I kept following Naughty Dog, who published this game. You can see Naughty Dog. And that's what led me to Uncharted, which are also platformer action-adventure games, sort of like Indiana Jones or Tomb Raider or something. Not much to say about these, but they also have they have really great characters and really good storylines too. The gameplay on this one is kind of repetitive, but the gameplay on 2 and 3 is pretty diversified and a lot more fun. So, I have the Uncharted trilogy. These are really, really fun. first-person shooters where you fight aliens from outer space, and it's set in the 1940s. This one is a lot of fun, and the third one is a lot of fun. The second one is kind of gimmicky. They sacrifice the atmosphere of the game to put in these big, clunky boss battles. Oh wow. Pin-up girls. Yeah, 1953 is when it's set. But 2 is not the greatest one in the trilogy. These two are, and I think 3 is a little better than the first one. And then finally, there's this. And this is by far and away the best video game I've ever played. It's like truly a masterpiece. I don't know how much you know about Metal Gear Solid, but it's a fantastic video game series. And this is sort of like the grand finale of the whole very, very complex storyline that it's developed over the years. It's Otacon. And that's Snake, the old guy on the cover. So, this might even be the best game ever made. Wouldn't surprise me. So, those are my games. Not much else. I don't have very many PlayStation 2 games to show. And I had a Game Boy, but that's about it. So, that's that.